Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm super excited to share some new watercolor pencils I received. I'm going to be swatching them out and probably creating some artwork and doing a little bit of comparing today. This is the Caran Supracolor Aquarelle pencils, which is basically watercolor pencils. I follow Caran on Instagram, as I'm sure many of you do, and I was so excited when I saw their post that they were releasing 18 new colors. This is a 18 exclusive colors special edition set. It also includes a podcast, it says. I'm not sure if they're increasing the line, and so these will be available open stock at some point, I'm hoping, but I'm not sure. So these little special edition sets, and they have had many before. They've had the little Paul Smith and the cute little case, and I really enjoy them, but I also have a hard time using them because they're limited edition. So I use my other pencils and keep these pretty. And then they have, like last year, I think they had a special gold set. And, oh, I put my favorite Pablos in here, but it actually came with some colored pencils. So, but it's really fun when they have these sets, and I really love to collect them. I couldn't wait to get them, and now I'm going to swatch them and share them. So on the back, it does list the color numbers if you want to. I'm going to try to get those in frame. If you want to take a screenshot to see those color numbers, it doesn't list the color names on the box, but it does give all the information about. They try to use, I think they probably used wood from a managed forest and all those wonderful things. They're soft and resistant, 3.8 millimeter lead. I just took the plastic wrap off this morning because it was too reflective, but I have not opened this and I have not swatched them out yet. So I thought I would share it with all my people who love art supplies as much as I do. All right, so pretty. Nothing as pretty as brand new watercolor pencils. So here they are all lined up, and you can see the beautiful colors. Oh, look at this one. This looks like a potter's pink in a pencil. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I can't wait to try out these. So they do have a QR code here that you can listen to the podcast with Eric Bites. So you can check that out if you want to. And look at all of these gorgeous colors. All right, so I'm gonna turn these so I can see the color names, and that's the big surprise because, and they did not, and you could see a few photos of the swatches on their Instagram page. Oh, Pyroline Brown, Hibiscus Pink, okay. That looks like, so some of these look like I've seen their name in the luminance range, and that's exciting. I keep wondering why they won't. I keep asking them to give us more colors for their Museum Aquarelle range. What I have found is their light fast rating doesn't really apply once you wash the colors out, because that will affect the light fastness. I believe they do all their light fast testing like most companies do at full mass tone. So you really, if you're wanting to sell your artwork, you're going to need to do your own testing. So just FYI, but they are really fun. And so I have some really nice paper here that I was going to swatch them on or do artwork on, but I want to do big swatches. So I think I'm going to use this MEEDEN paper. Now this was sent to me, these were not sent to me. This MEEDEN paper was sent to me, but truly I'm finding it's the best 100% cotton paper for doing swatching because it's 100% cotton, but I don't feel precious with it, if that makes sense. Then we have light cadmium yellow. I think I'll try to zoom in. Then we have Golden Bismuth Yellow. Probably not pronouncing anything right because when I get excited, I get too excited and I just can't talk right. They're hard to read to me if I don't hold them just right. I did swatch these all out and I was so excited I went out of frame. So I don't know if how much of that footage all went in, but it's pretty boring watching me swatch all the color. As usual, for the Supracolors, they did fine. So I am going to activate these now, and so you can see the color payoff, which I think that's what you guys want to see, especially after they dry. So I think that's the part you guys would want to see the most anyway. So I'm using some clean water, and I'm just going to activate these. I'm going to use the top part. All right. Really pretty buff titanium. That's one thing I love about these pencils is the pigment dissolves really nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave the top portion. Oh, this is really pretty too. This is almost like a quinacridone yellow. I really want to leave the top portion, well, no. I think I'm going to color it all because, oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and dissolve all the pigment and then I'll go back and put my pencil marks on top. So I'm changing my mind. So pretty. So I was thinking about doing some leaves or something, but I'm afraid I'll run out of time. But I can't wait to do some more fun things with these. Oh, I knew this would be gorgeous. Look at that. It's a really pretty salmon color. Oh, so pretty. And this is my swatching brush that I always swatch with, but it is not the one I paint with. Oh, look at this orange. I don't even like orange, and this is really pretty. Very pretty sunset orange. Look at that red. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like it's a nice warm red. This is the Perylene Brown. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh, I hope that doesn't dry back too much. Okay, so this is kind of like a mauve color. Really pretty though. This is quinacridone purple. Really nice. I did press fairly hard for these swatches, and oh, this is a nice blue. This would have been perfect for summer. Okay, I'm staying in frame so far. Oh my gosh, it's like a Caribbean blue. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. I can never have too many turquoise colors. Whether they go more green, whether they're blue, I really love them all. Here's the dark phthalo green. Oh, that's gorgeous too. Okay, so I love all these colors so far. The only one I think I could live without the buff titanium. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for that. Okay, this is kind of like a light grass green. You can see on some of these the pigment didn't wash all the way out. I could go back and get that out, but Honestly, that's just because I pressed really hard to try to hurry and swatch these out. That's not how I paint. Okay. That's a different color. I don't know what I'll do with that one. French gray is pretty. You can just keep going over with water and you will get rid of all the lines. This was the russet, raw russet. So it's perfect fox colors. Maybe the buff titanium will help with that too. All right, so here comes the black. It does seem to have like green undertones or something. I'm going to wash it out a lot to see. Yeah, it seems to have some like green. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but I'm seeing green undertones in that. So that might be really pretty for like some nature scenes, especially to make some shadows. So it's better than just a normal black. But after all, it is still black. Okay, I'm gonna wash the rest of these out too and see what they look like in there. This still isn't all the way dry, so I might be able to still get some movement and get these lighter. To me, watercolor pencils are a slow medium that's best used slow, which is why I don't have any videos on them. I don't have time to edit and all that. So you can go back and get all of the pigment dissolved. I was just too excited and kept going. But you can get all of the pigment dissolved. That's what are nice about these. So if you're new to my channel, I love watercolor pencils and I usually use them in paintings like this. It's a slow medium, so I always mean to go back, and I love to use them in light layers, and it's a very slow medium, but I absolutely love it. That said, I don't have very much finished artwork because every time I start something, I don't finish it. But I've done that. I have done this is another one that's not finished. I think this is my first time using watercolor pencils more properly to make a painting. And what I learned quickly is I'm not going to do backgrounds with them anymore because it's just, I'm too busy. I have 3 kids and a husband and everything. I don't have time. Let's see, do I have something in here? Oh, this. This was with ink tints, which are, I still find them to be good water-soluble pencils. And I used Schmincke watercolors for the background. So this is the way I will be doing it moving forward, is using my watercolors for the background and then watercolor pencils for the main event. Now, whenever I do this, honestly, I just think, why wouldn't I just use watercolors? But it's such a great way to get pigment out and to do color mixes. Also, it's great if you have projects that aren't dry all the way, and that's one of the problems I have. I'm too impatient because I don't have time. You really need to let your watercolor paper dry all the way before you add more layers. And as you build your layers, it's more and more beautiful. But I just don't have the time, so I want to speed it up. So I will speed it up by using this. But if you really want, you don't have to be a purist. You can totally pull out your watercolors, and that's honestly what I do now for backgrounds, because I don't want to use up a whole pencil, you know, for that. So, but I thought we would mix a couple of shades, and so you can see, this isn't even the watercolor brush that I use when I color with watercolor pencils. I actually don't use this brush, but this is my swatching brush, so I thought it'd be good to mix some of these colors. So I'm going to try to make like a perylene green. I think that would be really pretty. Yeah, that's really nice. Let's see, what are some other good mixes we can get? Oh, I know. I want to try this yellow, bismuth yellow, and put a little of that raw russet. I think it's going to make a really pretty, almost quinacridone color. And but this is what I love about limited palettes, is it makes you use colors, and yeah, that I think I would actually like a little more yellow. I use too much of the russet. Yeah, that's nice. That's going to be really pretty. Of course, one of my favorites from this set is this perylene brown. And I think that's going to be really pretty mixed with this red. I think it's going to make like a burgundy color. Let's see. May not have put enough red. Yeah, that's going to be perfect for fall. Really pretty. Honestly, I want to see what this color does. Mixed with the perylene brown. I think this is going to be more like, oh yeah. I think I want a little more pink. I added a little too much brown. And then you could wash it out more and mix it. That might be a good skin tone color. Once it dries, I haven't even tried. I have not even taken on portraits because I'm hard enough on myself about animals. I bet this is going to be really good. No, that's too red. Anyway, I'm not a portrait artist, so, but yeah, I love trying and making all the new colors, and this is going to be like an olive color. Can you tell I'm really ready for fall? So yeah, this is going to be so much fun to try to see how many more colors I can come up with. But I love when they give us the pencil because it's just a big time saver. I'm so happy to have these. And if you guys, I'd love to know if you guys think you're going to be getting these or if you're going to wait. Because I'm so glad to have these, but they were really a splurge because for 18 pencils, I'm not going to lie, they are pricey. So here are the colors all swatched and dried. Dark Phthalo Green is one of my all-time favorites from the Luminance range. Blue do not. I mean, so many of these colors were some of my favorites, so I'm so glad that they brought them in the watercolor version because I love the Luminance. It's my favorite colored pencil, but I use water-soluble mediums so much more. The Luminance pencils are my favorite colored pencil, so I have them strung upon like 10 different travel bags because I do most of my artwork at my couch. I did go ahead and test the green. I'll go ahead and do that again though because I want to make sure I'm being fair. So this is the Luminance. So I was trying to do kind of swatches and wash them out and see what else I could do. I really love experimenting. And then this is the watercolor version. It's pretty close. It's slightly not quite as dark, but once you activate the pigment, it gets even darker. Okay, so for a bit of comparison, I did go ahead and compare with the Luminance range, and a lot of them are very similar. I swatched both of them out. Like this one, this is the watercolor version. It's just a teeny bit lighter, but once you wet that pigment, it really brings it alive. So I know I'm going to have some of these. Let's see. So we already have this one. Dark phthalo green we already have in the Museum Aquarelle. So let me show you what that one looks like compared to this one. Museum Aquarelle is their higher, even higher. This is my all-time favorite range, is the Museum Aquarelle. Absolutely beautiful pencils. So beautiful. I'm a little precious with them, and I want to stop doing that. See there? Oh, so gorgeous. So if you really love that green, and the green is the only one, you might just want to go get that one. Let's see how it compares after it dries. Pink in the same color for the Museum Aquarelle. Museum Aquarelle, I find them a little bit more opaque, but you can wash them out. Now, some of these colors also are available in Museum Aquarelle line, so you might double check and make sure if there's any of your favorites. You might just go all the way and get this individually. Right now, since these are limited edition, these are going to be priced a little higher. If you wait, sometimes you can find sales, but then sometimes if you wait, they're gone and you missed out. Of course, I could not let that happen. Thank gosh for credit card rewards and for gift cards from my husband and children. They support my art habit, and I'm so thankful for that. So you might double check if there's any colors and make sure they're not available in the Museum Aquarelle individually, because at the end of the day, I think I paid the same price per pencil as to get the Museum Aquarelle. They're both really nice pencils, but I definitely prefer the Museum Aquarelle. There's just something really special. I don't know if it's because they're just so much nicer in the hand or not, but I'm trying to let my biases go down before I make more videos about them. I'm not sure if I have my whole set because I love these, so I kind of have them spread all over my studio. And honestly, I love these so much. When I found a nice set on sale, I had to get a backup set of some of my favorite colors. It's close, but not quite to violet pink, which is one of my favorites. Let's see if it's washed out. If it is, let's try that again. It's really, really similar to violet pink. You have the Museum Aquarelle pencils, you might look and make sure you don't already have these colors in that range, because I am seeing some colors that are similar. And I really wish I had time to go through and look at all of them, but then this video will get too long and then I will never go and edit it. Let me just check the russet. This is more red, so that's not the same color. We'll see when it dries. The Perylene Brown, that is a gorgeous color. That's in the Luminance range. Hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.